Robin is finally out for everyone to pull, especially for everyone who wants to go on a concert but are too antisocial to do so. Robin is focused on providing some buffs for your team while also dealing a decent damage thanks to her ultimate. In this video, I will talk about everything you need to know about Robin, how she works, how to build her, who is good with her, everything. Just before the video starts, don't forget to leave your like and your sub, especially if you plan on hearing her singing 24/7. 92% of you are not subscribed, and seeing your support will give me a lot of motivation. I always try my best to provide the best guides as soon as the characters are released. Without any furthers, all my links are in the description, and for those who want to support me even more, you can always become a member. Now that everything is said, let's now explain the Robin kit. Just before we continue with the video, I want to talk about ENEBA. ENEBA is a shop for all your gaming and entertainment needs with the best deals on over 80,000 products. It also has secure payments, quick refunds, and a customer support always ready to help you. You can find almost everything on ENEBA, from games to gift cards. You have tons of categories to find out and games for every type of platform. And if you are wanting to pull for your favorite character but your wishes are basically non-existent, you can directly top up or buy a blessing from here. I was already a client and user way before becoming an affiliate for them. Whether you are looking for a new game to play, a present to give your friend, or a quick top up to get your desired character, ENEBA got your back. Use my link available in the description of this video when buying your stuff on ENEBA, and I wish you tons of fun. Let's get back to the content. Robin is a 5-star physical character that follows the path of harmony, and it's focused on buffing your team while also dealing some damage with her ultimate. On her basic attack, Wing Flip White Noise, Robin will deal physical damage equal to a percentage of her attack to a single target enemy. When you use her skill, Pinion Zeria, Robin increases the damage dealt by all allies by a percentage lasting for 3 turns. This duration decreases by 1 at the start of Robin's turn. On her ultimate, Vox Harmonique, Opus Cosmic, Robin enters the concerto state and makes all other allies immediately take action. When in this state, increases all allies' attack by a percentage of Robin's attack plus a flat amount. After every attack by allies, Robin deals additional physical damage equal to a percentage of her attack 1 time. The crit rate for this damage is set to 100%, and the crit damage is set at 150%. Also, during this state, Robin is immune to crowd control debuffs and cannot enter her turn or take action. A concerto countdown appears on the action order bar. When the countdown turn begins, Robin exits the concerto state and immediately takes action. This countdown has its own fixed speed of 90. On her talent, Tonal Resonance, Robin increases all allies' crit damage by a percentage. Also, after allies attack enemy targets, Robin additionally regenerates 2 energy for herself. And for last, on her technique, Overture of Inebriation creates a dimension around the character that lasts for 15 seconds. Enemies within this dimension will not attack Robin and will follow Robin while the dimension is active. After entering battle while the dimension is active, Robin regenerates 5 energy at the start of each wave, but don't forget that only one dimension created by allies can exist at the same time. Now that we know how Robin kit works, it's now time to talk about her traces and priorities to level up. On her minor traces, Robin will get 28% attack, 18% defense, and 5 speed, helping on your buffs, survivability, and damage. On her first major trace, Coloratura Cadenza, when the battle begins, Robin action is advanced forward by 25%. On her second major trace, Imperput Flourish, while in the concerto state, all allies crit damage dealt when launching follow-up attacks increases by 25%. And for last, on her third major trace, Sequential Passage, when using skill, additional regenerates 5 energy. For her trace priorities, you should focus on your skill first, since it will be the biggest and most reliant source of buff, then your burst for the damage, after her talent, and for last, her basic attacks. Now let's talk about Robin Eidolons for those who want to support their favorite singer even more. With her E1, while in the concerto state, all allies alt-type press pen increases by 24%. On her E2, while in the concerto state, all allies speed increases by 16%. The talent's energy regeneration effect additionally increases by 1. Her E3 increases the level of her skill and ultimate by 2. With her E4, when Robin uses her ultimate, dispels crowd control debuffs from all allies and increases the effect res of all allies by 50% while Robin is in the concerto state. Her E5 increases the level of her basic attack by 1 and the level of her talent by 2. And her E6, while in the concerto state, the crit damage of the additional physical damage caused by the ultimate increases by 450%. The Moonless Midnight effect can be triggered up to 8 times. The trigger count is reset when this unit uses their ultimate. Now let's talk about the best relics and planetary ornament sets you could use on your Robin. I believe the combination of 2 pieces from the sets that provide attack percent is the best option since Robin doesn't take fully advantage of the 4-piece bonus of the other sets. 4-piece Musketeer of Wild Wit is also a good option, because it will increase your attack by 12% on the 2-piece, and on the 4-piece will provide you 6% speed increase and will also increase your basic attack damage by 10%. 4-piece Hacker Space is another okay option for Robin, since your speed will be increased by 6% on the 2-piece, and on the 4-piece will increase your ally speed by 12% for one turn when you use your ultimate on allies. Since Robin ultimate already advances every one action, having a 4-piece is a bit useless and you shouldn't focus on getting this 4-piece. And for last, you can mix and match 2 pieces between the sets that provide speed, attack percent, or physical damage boost. For planar ornaments, the best planar set for both damage and buffing is Broken Heal. It will increase your effect res by 10%, helping with your survivability, and if you reach 30% or higher effect res, you will provide everyone on your team with a 10% crit damage. One Walk is also another good option for your Robin, since it will increase the wearer's energy regeneration by 5%, and when the wearer's speed reaches 120 or higher, the wearer's action is advanced forward by 40% immediately upon entering battle. And for last, if you are going to pair your Robin with a physical DPS, Penacony can be a good option, since you would be getting some energy regeneration, while also buffing the damage of any ally with the same type as yours by 10%. Now that you know what set to farm, let's now talk about the stats that you will want to look for. For the chest, always attack percent. For the boots, attack percent or speed, but attack percent will end up being better. For the sphere, attack percent or physical damage. And for the rope, energy regeneration. For the substats, you should focus on attack percent, speed, effect res, and HP or defense. For Robin's Lightcones, her best in slot will be her signature Glowing Night Glow, which gives the wearer 1 stack of Cantillation every time an ally attacks. Each stack of Cantillation increases the wearer's energy regeneration by 3% up to 5 stacks. When the wearer uses their energy, removes Cantillation and gains Gadenza. Gadenza increases the wearer's attack by 48% and the team's damage dealt by 24%, lasting for 1 turn. Bronny's signature, but the battle isn't over, can also be a good choice for your Robin. Increases the wearer's energy regeneration rate by 10%, and regenerates 1 skill point when the wearers use their ultimate on an ally. This effect can be triggered once after every 2 uses of the wearer's ultimate. When the wearer uses their skill, the next ally taking action except the wearer deals 30% more damage for 1 turn. Her best 4-star Lightcone and her best F2P Lightcone will be the new event Lightcone for Tomorrow's Journey, which increases the wearer's attack by 16% and, when the wearer uses their ultimate, increases the damage dealt by 18%, lasting for 1 turn. Since this is an event Lightcone, you will be able to S5 it if you complete the event, increasing your attack by a total of 32% and the damage bonus by 30%. The Battle Pass Lightcone Carve the Moon with the Clouds is another good option for your Robin, because at the start of the battle and whenever the wearer's turn begins, you can get one of the 3 buffs. All allies attack increases by 10%, all allies crit damage increases by 12%, or all allies energy regeneration rate increases by 6%. This Lightcone is a good option for Robin, since both her and her teammates will enjoy most or even all the buffs it can provide. And for last, if you are still on the early game, Mashing Cogs will be the best Lightcone among the 3-star ones, because it will give you 4 additional energy every time you attack or get attacked 1 time by every turn. And since it's a 3-star Lightcone, you can S5 it relatively quick, increasing even more the energy you gain. For Robin teams, she will be a great buffer for almost any team that needs crits, but she will be mostly focused on teams with follow-ups, and since she's good at dealing damage, she can also be useful for pure fiction. So here are some suggestions. For her premium follow-up attack team, pair her with Dr. Ratio, Topaz, and Aventurine. For a Clara team, pair her with Clara, Topaz, and Aventurine. For a Shui team, pair her with Shui, Harmony Trailblazer, and Aventurine. For a pure fiction team, pair her with Imeko, Erta, and Aventurine. For a hyper carry Robin, pair her with Tingyun, Ronmayor Pella, and Aventurine. And for an F2P team, pair her with Dr. Ratio, Tingyun, and Gallagher. Robin will have a lot of options and she will always be a good pick for any team as long as they make use of the attack and crits, but more especially if they are focused on follow-up attacks. If you have any team that you would like to use and did not appear here, feel free to leave it on the comments for us to give it a look. So, what's your opinion about Robin? Is she a valuable pull for your account? In my opinion, she's for sure a new and funny Harmony character you can put in your teams. But you, what do you think about her? I hope with this video you are now able to understand how she works and how you should build her. Share this video with everyone you know that got her or is trying to get her. Or even, who knows, with those who are still thinking if they should get her or no. 93% of you are not subscribed. So please, it just takes some seconds of your life, and that way you will be able to enjoy any future content I post. A special thanks to my members for trying to support me, and thank you so much for keeping me company. See you all on my next video. Stay safe everyone, and have an amazing day.